No, no sound. I can't hear you.
No sound?
Oh,
What?
now I can hear you. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, everybody. Hey, it's always once a stream. Let's get it out of the damn way. All right.
That's
Sounds
right.
good. Good night. Okay, so I was playing your media thing right here. Can I watch it again? Can we
Yeah,
watch
sure. Let's do it.
it? Man, it's so cool. What's up, El Musa?
No,
Everybody,
what's good? It's been a
the
long time.
developer of Hipcoons NFTs.
Go.
I'm super stoked. I want to get like my hands on so many of them. Oh no, Latina, we got it. We got it. I'm so sorry. And then I can trim it out. Don't even worry about it. I got this.
For
I
sure. Let's
got
do
this. You know me. Hey, I figured out how to remove it though.
it. Nice.
Out of
Technology.
anybody, you know, I had to figure out how to do this. Gonna be a way. I'm so excited you're on. Like, I'm not even
Thank you.
joking. Like, I've been eyeballing these ever since you put them out on Twitter. I was like, what the hell? But let's check this out. Let's see. I know, right? Every time. I got you though. I got you. I'll fix
Let's
that.
get it.
You got some fans. That's for sure.
I see everybody. Eddie T in the building, Crypto Latina, Mara.
Let's go.
Let's
I
go,
love
everybody.
this NFT collection.
Thank
Tweet it
you.
out, everybody. Tweet it out.
Absolutely. We need to for sure, y'all.
Oh, that music. Did you do that music too?
No, that's actually a preloaded with the promo. I used an app that came with it, and yeah, just a little cheesy music, but it was effective. So I was like, why not?
Might as well. Your
What's
music's
up, the
good
vibe?
too.
Oh yeah, we I am gonna Latinas talked me into it, and I think I am gonna go ahead and do a theme song for the Hipcoons. I mean, it's only right.
I mean, if you don't,
I know, right?
that's just not right. If you don't, like, that should be the number one utility, y'all. Yesterday, whenever he was in Crypto Latinas live, we were like, so when El Musa concert? And he was like, oh, I guess I should make that a utility. Yeah, you should. That should have been the number
Totally.
one. I already know Latina was probably telling you that. Like,
I know. Yeah, she was actually, and I was just like, I don't. I mean, I was trying to be. I don't know. I want to remain unique with everything, and we'll dive into everything as we progress. But yeah, it's only right to give it back to the people. I mean, you guys have supported my music so freaking much, and it's like, why not? I might as well.
yeah, like, we love you, El Musa. We love you. Everybody loves
Appreciate
you.
that.
We know
Love you guys.
you're legit. Like, you are. I mean, I trust you as a dev. I've been knowing
Absolutely.
you for a while, so I know you're always hard at work.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, you got, look, Kira's in here. Can't hear the music on the video. That's so weird. Could you
That
hear the
is crazy.
music?
No, I didn't. I mean, I've heard it so much in my head, I could just hear it.
I know it's all bouncing to it. Y'all are probably like, I wish I could hear it too. I don't know what's going on. I never have to use these hardly ever. So sorry, y'all. We're going to
Yeah, I
get
was
this
about to say I
right.
haven't seen you with them in a while.
Because I haven't had to use them now. I don't know what happened. El Musa comes in here and then he just like
It gets
lights
bolted
it
up
up.
every
He
time.
lights it up. I know. Well, earlier today when I did my first stream, my computer just froze and I had to leave the studio. Like, I had to exit all out and stuff.
Dang.
All right, y'all. Check out El Musa. I'm gonna try to pull you up because I'm in timeout with Twitter. So I'm glad you came out.
Yeah.
You came up right here. Yeah, I can't find anybody. I was trying to tag Kim right now. I couldn't even tag Kim.
Yeah, Twitter's just a mess right now with the tagging. It's crazy.
It's a hot mess. I'm so glad. I was looking up Hipcoons just a second ago before you came on. I couldn't find it. I was like, what the hell? All right. So, but y'all follow Real El Musa. He is the dev of this project. We're fixing to dive into. I love this project. I love the artwork. I think this is definitely going places.
Let's go. Absolutely,
See,
we are for sure.
Let me see. Oh, see, I hear the music fine, and I know y'all don't. All right, let me share this screen really quick. It shut down on my screens too, but I got you. Here we go. Oh my goodness, this artwork. Do you see it? Yes, you do. Okay,
let's go.
So you're starting off with your socials already ready to go. I see the website is super clean. The artwork is phenomenal. You have all this, like, to start a website, first of all, let's just start there. Yeah, a website is such a pain in the ass. So for you to have such a nice, clean website, I really like that. As an investor, I really look at stuff like that. So this shows me you've been working on this for a while. How long have you been working on this project?
So I'll be completely honest. I've been working on the NFTs themselves longer than I've been working on the website. I got that website done, HTML based, by the way, no template, nothing like that, in one day. Not even a whole day. I think if you can ask Latina, I think it was maybe like 10, 12 hours.
You did this?
Yeah.
You did this, the coding and everything?
I did everything.
What?
I mean, I got look. I mean, as you probably have guessed, from kind of being around it and getting to know me for the past year, I'm a very intelligent person, man. I'm just I call myself a diamond in the rough, kind of like Aladdin. Like I'm this street rat, but in my heart and my brain is just so on a whole other level. And I've always been this way. I was always an A or B student in school. Got a bachelor's degree in college. I just happened to have the unfortunate hand dealt to me of life, and I just kind of navigated it throughout, these past, 25, 30 plus years. So, yeah, I have a lot of skills, and that it's troubling because sometimes and I had to make a decision at the end of the year, 2022. Either I can be great at a million things, or I can just really focus and hone in on one thing and just really go all out. So I decided to be great at one thing versus trying to be great or being great at a million different things. So I stuck to a couple of my passions, which is art, and then also music. And here we have Hipcoons NFTs.
And finances. You love finances. You came from the stock market. You come into crypto. You know what the hell you're doing with crypto. I had no idea you knew how to do stuff like this. Is amazing. I'm impressed.
I'm humbled to hear that. But yeah, I do. I have a lot of different skills, for real.
Well, you zeroed in on this really well. So what made you do NFTs then? Like, because an artist is always all over the place. I mean, you can leave as many Post-its. You can write in as many notebooks. You're going to still continue to buy more Post-its and more notebooks with stuff everywhere. So how did you come up with this idea that day of, you know what, I'm going to put all this stuff that's in my brain in an NFT collection? How did that go down with you?
Well, first off, I got to give a salute to Love Thy Inc. And he's on Twitter at Love Thy Inc. He was a major influence in this project. He showed me a video on TikTok and I missed it. I went don't hit me up on TikTok, y'all. Like, please don't. Like, I'm so bad, like, getting back with people on other social medias outside of Twitter. And it was like maybe a whole week went by and I didn't watch this video he had sent me, but he sent me a very cryptic and eerie video with Tory Lanez, the artist, famous artist everybody knows about. And he ended up what he called cracking the code. He showed people that, artists in particular, that they didn't need the music industry anymore. They didn't need to sign themselves to a label and get these, what they call 360 deals, where basically you get into this deal and you never get out of it. And how he did it was he got an artist and created some NFTs for himself. And to his amazement, he ended up selling out his NFTs. He associated his music with the NFTs, and they just blew. And he made, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, like within a month of doing this. And so I'm like, well, damn, if he can do this, and I know I'm dope too, like, why not? So, so initially, that was the initial way I was going to go with it. I was just going to throw a Dropbox link in associated with my NFT that I was going to sell, and that was going to be it. But then I got to thinking, I'm like, I'm really good at managing. Again, I went to college for business management, got a bachelor's degree in that. I kind of know what I'm doing on the admin side of things, with pushing the business and how to market it and stuff like that. And so I said, I might as well combine all of these different qualities that I have and throw it into this project and take it a step further beyond music. And knowing where NFTs are going, it was just it was a no-brainer. I knew I had a product that nobody had seen before. I knew I was dealing with technology that is still extremely new right now to the world. I mean, honestly, only probably 3% of the entire world in media, they're on to, the AI-based technology and stuff like that. So, and I've heard you speak about this last year a few times, and I'm kind of like, dang it, Space Stick, telling people. but it's cool though. It's cool because I still feel like right now everybody that's doing whether it's AI art or 3D based art, you're so far ahead of the game, and especially when it comes to NFTs, this is still relatively new. You're starting to see it pop up here and there, but it's still to a minimum. I mean, people are still doing the punk style NFTs, for crying out loud. Not many people are doing it like this. So I feel like I had something on my hands here. I got with Love Thy Ink, and I said, bro, what do you think about this? And he was like, you know what, go for it. And here we are.
Damn. Yeah, this is new. Like when you see these type of NFTs come out in the space, from what I've been paying attention to, because the story with me, anti-NFT, now I can't get enough of them. I love NFTs. And it's because I see where they're going. And you're so 1,000% correct. And you've been ahead of the game with this before me. That's for damn sure. Because now, I mean, the way I thought about it was everybody got into crypto and Polygon and Bitcoin was already like those people a few years ago, they got in and they made it. Well, NFTs, more people know about NFTs than they know about Ethereum. They don't even know what the hell Ethereum is. NFTs, oh my God, this is where it's at. So for you to focus, like Crypto Latina said, laser focus, y'all, if you're just tuning in, he made this website. Like he did this whole website by himself. I'm going to have all the links. If I don't already, I think I have them in the description box already, y'all. Super clean. I'm going to go through it really quick and show y'all. He already has his socials set up. He's got this artwork he put up.
Everything. And now, Space Chick, you were one of the few. I think you, Ladybug, Latina, and maybe YL last year. If you remember, this is how long I've had to perfect the art that you guys are seeing in these NFTs. You remember Dream Pods? Remember that idea I had with So from then, that was so basic compared to what you're seeing now. Like, and even then you were thinking like, whoa, this stuff is cool too. But this is the perfected version of what I was working on last year. So I've actually had almost a year, maybe like 8 months of actually perfecting this technology that people are just now getting accustomed to. And that's how, like I said, I know I had something truly special once I did my first coon, the one that you're seeing right there at the very beginning. When I saw that, I said, okay, I got something here.
Man, they're so cool, and everybody can relate to them in their own way for some reason. I feel like I don't know, they're just freaking cool. And even if you don't, you just you feel cool.
Yeah, I mean, and they're cute. A lot of people look at raccoons as like, these street creatures that annoy people and even scare people. And I found a way to just making them super, super cute and making them relatable. I said yesterday on Latina's Live that even she showed me a video, and I didn't even know this at the time, but she showed me a video where people actually have raccoons as pets. And these guys are looking like, 10-pound cats. Like they're eating good with these people being domesticated. So it's like raccoons are just, they're really interesting creatures. They're really cute. They're really very, very they're even sensitive creatures. Like a lot of times when people see them and they're afraid of them, actually the raccoon's afraid of you. That's why it's hissing at you. He's like, whoa, stay away. This is my territory. Like, he's not trying to be dangerous to you. He's just trying to protect himself. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a phenomenal concept, and it's different. It's the first of its kind in the NFT space, by the
That
way.
was one of my questions. Yeah. I haven't seen them yet, or any
Yeah.
raccoons at all.
Absolutely. So we have a real opportunity here of setting the stage, for other projects that decide to take it a step further. And that's the thing with me. Like, I'm all about innovation. I'm all about advancing civilization and advancing the crypto and Web3 space. And so if other people come out with it, I'm not tripping. Like, for one, I feel like, we have a solid brand here. It's something that people are going to gravitate to. And again, if it gets duplicated or replicated or whatnot, so be it. I hope people do better. Take it a step further. But for now, since I have the opportunity of being the first, I'm going to make sure I do my best to give you guys something of quality for sure.
Okay. I like that. I haven't seen them. To me, I mean, I just came out, but I do hang out with a crew of crazy NFT heads. I don't know what to call them. I'm like,
I think that's it right there. NFT heads. There we go.
Yeah, like all day, all night. They're waking up at noon. They're waking up at 3 a.m. I'm like, y'all are die hard. Like these people, it's wild. It's a whole other world, y'all. Crypto
those
is
type of people, though, those type of people, I feel like they recognize what's happening. They know where this is going, and they're on it. And so, just like you have hip hop heads, you have other type of heads in different worlds of entertainment. Those people that you're associating yourself with, they know something. So, I mean, salute to you for being around people that are ahead of the game.
Man, I just lucked out. I tell you what, I lucked out, and I'm glad I did, because NFTs are huge. We have some people coming into the space cabin now. We're talking about how crazy talented, Kira, girl said it exactly, how crazy talented El Musa is, a developer. I want to know, as an investor, that my dev knows what the hell he's doing. I already have faith in El Musa. I've been knowing El Musa for a while now, and he's a super hard worker. He's got crazy talent, but this dude, he's even smarter than I even realized. The dude made his own website. He's linking music with his NFTs. I have so many questions. Hold on. I'm gonna go over. Let me start from the top, because I'm just excited. Hold on.
Absolutely. No problem.
I'm excited. I was excited for this AMA. I know everybody else was too, because this project's just dope. Okay, so welcome to the Hipcoons NFTs. I will tell you this. Can you please start off, El Musa? You say this story so good. You said it on Crypto Latina's live last night, and I swear to God to you, I was like, I cannot read it like he just said it. Can you read this? Can you let us know about this?
Absolutely. All right, so here's the story, guys. One day, 3 hip raccoons were having the time of their lives. All day long, they had been foraging in the gardens and trees around the nature preserve. They were incredibly agile, dodging the branches and leaping from tree to tree with ease. Suddenly, one of the raccoons spotted something in the undergrowth. It was a large, mysterious, glowing chest. They scurried over to investigate, and upon opening the beautiful chest, they discovered inside was a time machine. Now, the 3 of them harnessed the power of the time machine, allowing them to go back into time, taking on different personas. Equipped with various traits within their personas, they decided to use their newfound powers for the good of all on Earth. And that's the story of Hipcoons.
Damn. Okay, so
that's good. They went from being these street creatures to changing their world.
Okay. So they went from, all right, this is going to lead into the roadmap, right? I already know.
Absolutely.
I can feel it. Y'all ready to scroll down here on this slick ass website? I'm just saying, just take a look at this. I'm telling y'all, it's so hard. If you haven't had a website, I had a website through Shopify, and they give you a walkthrough on everything. And this dude made his own. I've done 2 websites on Musa. I'm just like, I'm in awe. All right, so redistribution, the hip way. When you mint your Hipcoons NFT, it will be generated randomly. So does that mean you're going to go through Chainlink, or how are they going to be generated randomly?
I do have a site that I am using to service. It's called Koala Mint. And basically they do everything. They're like the lower tier version of Chainlink, basically. But for an everyday person like me, who doesn't want to invest that much, we can do it that way. And so they do exactly the same thing Chainlink would do, same capabilities, and that's it. That's how it happens.
Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry. I love when Space Chick curses.
I know, right?
I can't help it. I'm super stoked. So the roadmap, I know. And it's so funny, y'all, because I really do have a sailor mouth. I think every nurse has a sailor mouth. I just try really hard because my nephew, I told him. That's how hard I try. And I'm totally buying him one of these for sure. So I am. Oh, this kid, yeah. Oh God. I was like, he's gonna look back
be blown away. You're gonna be the favorite all over again.
He is. I'm telling you, he's gonna look at his NFT wallet one day and just like whenever I'm dead and gone or whatever, and he's gonna be like, my aunt bought this. What was she smoking?
What am I doing with this raccoon?
Look at this AI art. What? This is so different from what you showed me a long time ago. Like you said, this was the perfected version of it. Oh my gosh, it was so badass when you showed me a little clip of it. I never forgot that because it was so cool even then. And now it's just like on steroids cool. It's awesome.
Let's go. Thank you.
So phase 1, Twitter launch, you already did that. Instagram launch, you already did your socials, website development. So you already were able to check these off. Was there anything on phase 1 that you have not checked off yet?
Yeah, so currently right now we're developing the smart contract and getting ready to get that deployed, but I'm going to try to do that right before the mini event. I'm such a strong proponent of making sure you accomplish all goals before you hop around. And a lot of projects in crypto, I see, some stuff from a lot of stuff from phase 1 to be done. And then you'll see a little bit of phase 2, a little bit of phase 3, a little bit of phase 4. I'm working exactly how you guys see this. So as you see it in phases, that's exactly how I want to accomplish things. And with that said, with our Twitter followers, we are almost at 500. We're at 400. We reached 401 today. So, the mint isn't even scheduled to happen until early February, and when early meaning the first week, but I'm honestly trying to get it accomplished by the end of this month.
I gotta write that down.
The schedule is basically the 10th. It's the first or the second Friday in February.
Okay.
And but you guys may see it because I wanted to do the moment phase 1 was completed. So you guys could see this as early as maybe the 3rd week or even the last week of this month.
Okay. All right. Damn, that's fast. You're really, but it's because you're on it. I like that you put them in order. Like you're really trying to go in order. And that's what an engineer does. That's how they break stuff down, y'all. Like they break it down like this. Like we're going to go by this.
Absolutely.
Like that's a perfectionist in my eyes. That's cool.
And we're almost complete with the 1,000 NFTs as well. So really, I'm going to go back and revise this roadmap. But the last 2 things that we need to do is reaching 500 Twitter followers and the smart contract deployment. At that point, it's over with. And anything goes at any moment.
Oh shoot! That 500 Twitter followers, you're going to get that like so fast. You already know.
And the 400 we've gotten is in almost less than a week. I think it may have been a week today.
But that's because you've made a lot of ties with a lot of people in the crypto space. You know a lot of people, and that's always good to know that you have a dev that has this crazy talent that is following the roadmap and knows people. I want to know that my dev knows people. I know y'all do.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
We learned that, y'all. We learned that. That's for damn sure. Okay, so I like this roadmap. I like phase 2 that you're going to add in influencers. That's always a must. Community contest. That's always a must. What are you going to do for spaces? Are you going to be like for marketing other than influencer promotion? How is that going to break down for you? Are you going to have, because marketing with NFTs is like the biggest thing that I've seen for them. Like that's the hardest thing is the marketing because it's art. So you want people to know your art, and art world is always the hardest sometimes to get into. So you're dipping into a great world, but you're dipping into a world that you got to hit it. You got to hit it right off. So how are you
Absolutely.
planning on marketing this?
All right, so basically, what we're going to do as far as these spaces go, my plan is to get the admins, excuse me, the admins of the community on board with fully, 100% fully with the way that the roadmap is going to go, in the direction that we're going to take the project. And once that happens, I'm actually going to delegate some of those tasks to those admins and have them lead the spaces. That way, we can conquer multiple spaces with multiple people, and not just depending on, just the dev doing it, every week or whatever the case may be. For me, being a developer is something extremely, extremely new. It's something I don't even like calling myself. To me, I'm still El Musa. Like I'm not no dev.
You're a
Like, but
dev.
but
You're a
I
dev.
mean, it is what it is, right? But
Uh-huh.
but I really believe in getting and keeping everybody involved, kind of just how Votoshi did with the vote, the core people in the vote army. Like Ozzy and Pablo and all of them. He has his people that are going out facilitating the word about the brand. That's the same approach I'm taking.
I like that. That's what I've seen, the NFT communities that even if they went up in price and they've come back down, they have not hit rock bottom because they always have spaces. These people will stay on for like 10 hours if they have to. Like NFT
Absolutely.
people are hardcore.
Absolutely.
You've
Oh yeah. Oh
never
yeah.
been on a space, so you've been on an NFT space.
Oh yeah, it gets crazy. Look, and on top of that,
He knows
some of the
the
other things
lane.
that we're doing, being that I'm involved in hip hop. There's other influencers that are going to be taking a part of this, like some rap stars. For instance, we have right now Big Daddy Kane. He's the OG of hip hop, like one of the first to do it. He's actually recently been really diving into our project, and he's liking tweets and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a hip hop legend.
Wait, I saw that guy. Isn't he in the picture with who's he in the picture with? Oh
Um,
God.
I can't.
Beyonce's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Yep.
He's in a
Yep.
picture with Jay-Z because
Hmm.
he's liked a few of mine, and it
Hmm.
was with Hipcoons. And the
Yep.
only other thing that he likes whenever I do, he's part of the MetaMonkey AI community also.
Absolutely.
So I
Yep.
mean, he likes AI. These are smart people. He's in the music industry. If
Hmm.
they're turning their head looking at you, it's for a damn good reason. I tell you that right now.
Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
shoot. Okay, so how are you
Um,
going to do these contests? Can you tell us about the contest that's going on right now? Because I love that contest
yeah.
you have.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have two contests currently going simultaneously. One of them is just our shill event, and that's for any folks that want to get whitelisted. Basically, what you have to do is tweet at least 3 times a day, and tag Hipcoons NFTs on Twitter, and also hashtag Hipcoons NFT, and you will automatically qualify for the whitelisting. But you have to do it through the duration of the contest, which is from starting from yesterday all the way until February 9th. And that's being tracked on my end as well, just to make sure that there's no coonery going on, no pun intended.
Right?
But yeah, so that's one way that we've been getting people on board. There's other contests that Love Thy Inc has sponsored, where basically if you go and follow the page and tag 3 friends, you can win some USD. And we also have a shilling event for content creators that I just released today. And basically, for you content creators out there, you can do 2 things. And I didn't mention the first one because it's really not that big of a deal for me. I feel like I'm going to be on enough people's channels to where I'll be able to spread the word.
You
Let's
don't
see
need
what
to worry
happens.
about nothing, El Musa. You're
Yeah.
always welcome on here to talk about it. You don't ever need to sponsor nothing. You always got a place. You always got a home here at the Space Cabin, just so you know.
Truly appreciate that.
I would never. This is just, you're phenomenal, and this project's phenomenal. Did you
Thank
see
you.
how far I had to go down your page to find this?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
y'all saw that scrolling I had to do? That's how active they are on their Twitter. Did you see that I was able to click it on his website? A lot of websites are just a sticker where if you click on
Mm-hmm.
something, nothing goes there. That's something you also want to pay attention to. It's these little minor details that I pay attention to, and some other people, if they're going to put money into it, they're going to pay attention to. And if you don't, well, you'll learn.
Absolutely. So yeah, what you guys are looking at right here is the shill event, and that's just for anybody within the space that wants to be involved. And basically, you make those 3 posts about the Hipcoons, and you mention the website, what you like about it, just to confirm that you actually went to go see it. And then you tag 3 friends, and boom, there you are. You do that through February 9th, you're good to go. Now, the other one again was for the content creators. Basically, either you can have me on once a week and talk about the project, or you can create 2 3-minute videos on your own, and you do that through the duration of February 9th as well, and you will be automatically whitelisted for that as well.
Oh, well, I'm going to get automatically whitelisted. So.
Oh, yeah, you're already in there. You're in there. The Vault Army's in there.
Oh, yeah. Look, you got the Vault Army out here. We love you. Hell yeah. He said Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, I know. Yep.
Yeah, real deal, man. Real deal.
I hadn't seen him like any of my stuff since MetaMonkey AI. He would dabble in liking it, but pretty much everything I put up of yours, he's been liking it. So I was like, what's going on? All right.
He's with it. Y'all better watch out. He might come through and sweep the floor too.
Yeah, no, honestly, because your music is so good. Like you're vaulted. You're also, for the people that don't know, he's a winner, the champion of Bars on Vault. His song won. His music is fire. So he's an artist, he's a musician. How are you going to incorporate music with your NFTs? How is that even possible?
You know, I wear many hats, and I'm just now starting to really pan out and getting myself really organized on a set schedule of how I do things. A lot of my tweets at this point, and I'm not afraid to say this at all, because it's just being productive, is they're automatically scheduled, and so it takes me off of Twitter, off of social media, so that I can do things like work on music or work on development things in the back end for the project. But as far as how I'm going to associate it with it, I'm still debating, but I think what I'm going to do is for some of the more legendary Hipcoons that you guys purchase, they're going to come equipped with either 2 things, depending on how legendary they are, because there's levels to even the legendary ones, because trust me, some of these NFTs are just absolutely nuts. But let's say for something that I call extreme legendary, you're probably going to get an acapella version of my song. At that point, you can take a beat that fits it. I'll give you the BPM for the song, the tempo or whatnot, and you can go and remix it and do whatever it is you wish with it. So that's something that's cool for like DJs who may like my lyrics, but may not necessarily like the beat that it's sitting on, and they can go and do whatever the heck they want, or even any Joe Schmo. You can do the same thing. Otherwise, for some of the more common ones, you guys can expect to see links, a Dropbox link directly towards a music item, or I'm sorry, a song. And yeah, that's pretty much how we're going to go about that. And not to mention the concerts as well. Some of those NFTs that you receive are going to, or depending on how many you own as well, are going to come equipped with an all access pass to all concerts, virtual or physical.
Okay.
For life. For life.
Oh, wait, that was my next question. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're already on it. Like, I like that. You already know what, like, my next question, my next step.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, that's bullish. All right. I've never had this happen before. Normally in the AMAs, like Latina knows you're like, all right, ask a question. You're already like, boom, boom, boom.
I love it. Let's go.
I freaking love it. Look, you already have 200 tweets. Y'all super active, as y'all see. This is so cool. We're going to go back to the website. Really. Oh, wait. What does this say up here? All right. It says VDSC. Okay, so this is our Vaulted Dragon Sailors Club. In the Vault Army, we have an NFT collection. That's what they're called, Vaulted Dragon Sailors Club. So if you're a holder, you get early access to drops. Now, that was really awesome.
I'm so glad you pointed that out, and I do want to expound on that just a little bit. So what this means, guys, is outside of the public mint, I'm going to be adding sets. Now, the first drop of NFTs, they're going to be a combination, kind of like a mosh pit of all the different sets that I have. So it gives people really a high chance of getting some of these extremely, extremely cool ones. And also moving forward, there will be themes almost like for every holiday. For instance, there's going to be Valentine's Day sets. There's going to be Thanksgiving sets. There's going to be Halloween sets that I'm just going to be dropping. And people that are holders of VVSC dragons, you guys are going to get a heads up before everybody else.
Damn, I like that. So you're incorporating both. And that was very respectful of you also. I saw last night on Crypto Latinas Live, you said you got Valtoshi's blessing to go ahead and do this. I like that you even did that. You didn't even have to do that. This NFT and crypto space is just straight up like, I'm going to do what I want. It's DeFi. This is how crypto and NFT world is. And that shows a lot of your character, just making sure, hey, this is what's going on. And I like that. I like that you did that. You didn't even need to.
I appreciate that. And when I did, I had some people that tell me that as well. And respectfully, you guys know how much the Volt Army means to me. The last thing I want to do is cause any confusion. I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to steal investors and pull them over to the project like some of these other crazy communities have done to us. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to do things respectfully. I value Valtoshi as a human being. I absolutely love him as a developer. Man, I just have so much freaking respect for Valtoshi. Just following him, he's taught me so much. And it's crazy how people can teach you things without even speaking to you. Like, it's nuts. Like, people don't know this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people contact Valtoshi. I didn't start contacting Valtoshi to the end of last year. I had never spoken a word to him in Telegram at all. And so my first time reaching out to him was really on some appreciation type vibes. And then when I came with this project, I wanted to do the same thing. I just wanted to really not necessarily have his okay, but just let him know, like, hey, like, I'm getting ready to do this project. I've evolved as an investor, and I just want to chase my dream. But I do want you to know that, because I know the Volt Army is going to support me, I didn't want it to take away from what he's established with Volt, and especially with VDSC, because VDSC is badass in itself as well.
Yeah, it is. And you do have a lot of the support from the Vault Army, which is also good because in NFT world, y'all, you need a community. A lot of them, somebody told me, they're like, no, it's not starting from scratch. But I was like, it kind of technically is. That's just the way I see it, is you have to, you're an artist, you're having to put your work out there. You have to get, people come into your exhibits. You have to make connections with gallery people, museum, and you have to do those things. So in the digital world, it's different, but it sounds like you're checking off all those boxes with, you have a community already. The artwork's phenomenal. It speaks for itself. You're doing something different, adding music in there with it. I haven't seen any with music. I haven't.
No. The only people that are doing it are kind of really independent artists, but it's not in the mainstream yet. And I think, with this type of product, this brand here is definitely going to show people like, dang, like you can really do this. Like,
damn, I like this. Let me go to the artwork right here. It's so funny. You were like, Space Dude, shut up.
No, you're good.
I was just like, AI can do this? What? They're just talking about all sorts of different things. I don't even know how the hell he did this. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out.
The magician never reveals his secrets.
I wouldn't. That's why I'm not pressing you for nothing. I learned my lesson. You say one thing to people and tomorrow, they'll make a page. Yeah, in 5 minutes.
Crazy. It's so crazy.
I love that ink. He said, I'll be full blown pushing this starting Friday night. Okay, so is there anything special going on Friday night?
No, it just might be what he's motivated to do. That's the thing with our community. Like right now, the sentiment in our Telegram chat is we're really cool. Everybody's just chilling. And I'll be real. It's a whole different vibe from some of the other communities. Like, we're not wild or nothing like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but everybody's really professional. People are very warming when you come in. We have the HSM group. They're in there and they're welcoming people around the clock. I want to start a 24/7 VC, just how Valtoshi did with Volt Inu, but I kind of want to grow the community just a little bit more. just to make sure people aren't in there just falling asleep, waiting on people to come in. I want it to be fun. I want to have music going all the time around the clock. I just really want it to be a really cool atmosphere, kind of like just a virtual chill spot, kind of how it is with the Vote Army.
Yeah, I like it in there. I joined the Telegram, y'all. I can't stand Telegram, but I've been in there. Their group is cool and chill and just excited about the project and everything. You just started that Telegram, and how many people do you have in there already? Like close to 50?
Yeah, I think we started like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. But yeah, we're definitely getting around. And I have to mention another. It's not really a contest, but kind of an objective we're trying to check off. So after we reach 100 people in the community, I'm going to reveal the pre-reveal photo for the NFTs. Which is badass in itself. Like, I mean, when people see the pre-reveal photo, like, you're gonna be like, okay, like this shit's nuts. Like, I mean, everything we're doing is just we're trying to take everything to the next level. Just trying to stay innovative, stay absolutely creative with the art. Everything has to pop, and that's just kind of where my focus is with creating these NFTs.
Right. Let me see here. I'm gonna talk to you more about opening day. Now, the day of the mint, the day, the D-Day, right? Whenever you do this, I've seen a lot of communities, whenever they're going to mint their collection, that is one of the biggest days ever, because that is, you have to do all that shilling. Everybody knows, y'all know, people in the chat, y'all know what's up. We're conditioned for this.
I know, right?
Very well conditioned for what's fixing to come whenever to get this out there. Are you going to do a space? Are you going to be doing a live on Crypto Latinas? Are you going to be doing both at the same time? I've seen some people do that. How is that going to go so that people, whenever they go to mint, after doing their whitelisting and everything, how is that going to go down that day? Do you see it going down that day?
So one of the things that Ink and I were talking about is doing a mint party. I'm not personally sure if I want to do it the traditional way, being that I want to be so different. And so what we may actually do, instead of doing a Discord, instead of doing the Twitter space, we want to drive more people into the community. So this very well could go down inside the Telegram chat on a live VC. And I think it would be beneficial because we can, just like on this, well, the space is a little bit different because people kind of have to, wait their turn to speak and all this other stuff. But in the Telegram chat, you can just, click the button and say, I want to speak. I'm not going to have it, raise your hand. So I just really want to make sure that everybody's being engaged. And more importantly, I want to drive more people into the Telegram chat because moving forward in some of these roadmap phases, some exciting things are definitely coming after phase 3 and phase 4. We're going to be on a whole different level. And I won't talk about that today, but I'll tell you, we're taking things a step further, a couple of steps further, to be honest. So with that said, I think we may do it inside the Telegram chat. But if not, we may just do it traditionally in the Twitter space, how many others have done it. But Ink is in charge of that, by the way, guys. So we'll definitely be collaborating ideas, going back and forth with this. He knows kind of where I stand with it, as far as what I'm trying to do, but he has more experience with it. So that's the reason why he's in charge of it.
Okay. I like that. Love Thy Ink. He's been around the space. Everybody knows you. Then also we have, I know, right? Latina's like, yeah. If you don't know Love Thy Ink, you will definitely get to know Love Thy Ink. He's all over the place. Just go on Twitter, join a Twitter space or a live like now. I like that he's going to be helping with all of this because you're going to be busy. I like to know that you have people, to help you, that if you need a space because the floor's dropping all of a sudden because you have someone trying to undercut you on a price, y'all will find out. These just in the chat. Yeah, everybody in the I know but some people are like, Space Chick, what are you talking about? Sweeping and all this crap. Anyway, we'll go into that on another space cabin later, y'all.
For
But
sure.
but honestly, like I'm gonna be having NFT live streams every week, like every single week. So
Nice.
I'm always gonna be talking about them for real every single time.
Let's go.
Yeah, like you got mad support, and so that's what I'm saying. You're not even gonna need to be on the space for a community member to start a space for this project because you
Absolutely.
have backup, and that's a good. We love that. So
It is.
whitelisting. What am
Mhm.
I gonna need to for the how many rounds are you gonna have? 3, right?
All right. So the original plan is to have 3. Now this is subject to change because we could just have
You just
1. Um, what do you say? I should get sponsored with this by my raccoon. You know, DJ, I heard about that last night. Somebody told me about that. I didn't even you look. The crazy thing
dances
is,
with it.
I never knew he did that at all, at
You
all.
serious?
And so
Yeah.
last night was my first time hearing about it. Somebody DM'd me and was like, "Hey, you should check out DJ's channel." And I'm like, "What the hell's going on? Like, what are you talking about?" He
You're
was like,
all,
"He got a raccoon." I said, is he promoting us?" And they're like, "No, he does this all the time." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like, yeah, I never knew that though.
oh shoot, that's crazy. Yeah, I had heard about it, but I didn't see it until like December, the beginning of December, because I was like, what is this raccoon you speak of? Or maybe
That's
it was the
freaking
end of
hilarious.
November. But yeah, people haven't seen it, but I'm glad I did. It's very entertaining, y'all. Go check out DJ's his YouTube channel. Sub to his channel. I love this. Vault Army in the house. Vault Army
Absolutely.
supports El Musa, y'all. Vault Army is super, super strong. And
They're
I
my
want,
heart for real, for real.
yeah, they are. And I want people to see that, you have the backup, you have the people here for you, and already the jump start on your NFT community. I love that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I feel extremely, extremely fortunate, and I have to salute each and every one of you that continue to support me. As y'all know, I'm just a guy from the down bottom. Like I just, y'all know my story. Y'all saw my struggle all last year. Y'all saw me overcome some of the craziest adversities ever, just to come out with this. And now I feel like this is the moment of glory, the moment of clarity. And I'm just very, very grateful for all of you guys supporting this. Now back to the whitelisting question,
Whitelist.
just so I fully answer it.
Yes.
Again, the initial plan is to have 3 rounds. In order to qualify for round 1, you have to own at least 3 or more VDSC dragons. For round 2, you have to own 2, and then for round 3, just 1. After which, anything goes in the public mint. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing there. And I'll also be collecting a list prior to the mini event to ensure everybody gets in exactly where they belong. If we go that route, now if we don't, guys, if for whatever reason we don't, it really won't matter. I personally feel like it really won't matter to do it in rounds or not do it in rounds. Because everybody is still going to be whitelisted. Everybody's still going to have a head. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to say this now. This is breaking news right here. If I decide to not do 3 rounds, the people within the parameters of the VDSC Dragons, in conjunction with people who have qualified in the shilling contest, you all will have a heads up before everyone else. I'll give you that much. I'll do you guys that solid if I decide to not do it in rounds.
Hey, that's fair.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
for the people just coming into the chat. Y'all don't sleep on this. Don't miss this. Check out the screen to get whitelisted right now, like easy peasy, and to help out El Musa and to help push this badass NFT project. He's got a show contest out where you show like you put up 3 posts.
Yeah, so the one for the common folks that aren't content creators, you put up 3 posts a day, morning, noon, and night is preferred. I really wouldn't want you to just kind of spam them out there. Kind of be methodical with it, be smart
Yeah.
about it. Although if you don't, I still appreciate it regardless. It helps with the algorithm. But outside of that, yeah, 3 posts a day. You do it up until February 9th or whenever the mint drops. That's when you can stop. And you'll automatically qualify to be whitelisted. I'm definitely tracking all of this. And so I know who's doing it and who's not. I know who's doing it correctly, who's not. Like I'm like an oracle with this. Like I know, trust me. So don't think you're getting away with anything. Don't try to be slick because you will play yourself for real.
Damn, and you should be doing it right anyway, y'all.
Exactly. No, don't take no shortcuts. These NFTs don't look like they've been taking shortcuts. So why would you take a shortcut? Like, come on, y'all. And then the second one was the one you just showed. It was the one that was with the yellow font. That's for the content creators. Again, you make 2 videos a week, or you have me on your channel once a week for an AMA, and then you're automatically whitelisted as well.
Done. Even DJ, look, DJ, hit me up for any promos. I'm down.
What?
DJ's
okay, DJ?
Yeah, y'all check out this project. Like, he's got connections already. DJ, he's been around Shiba Inu and other communities. Like, he's even
been around the block a few times.
Network. That's all this game is, and he's already getting connections right now on this stream. Tell them who was liking your post. Who was liking my post?
We got Big Daddy Kane, the goat himself, the person that was making the first songs when hip hop popped off. I'm talking about in the 80s, y'all. Like, this is crazy. He is the goat, the one rapper all rappers revere. Everybody respects him. Like, he's huge.
I saw him liking my tweets, but it was just with Hipcoons. And I was like, what does he know? I'm totally going to ask El Musa, like, does El Musa know him?
Well, I did. I also did a song on my YouTube channel. It's the Warm It Up remix. That song, the beat, is actually his hit record. So I remixed it. So I don't even know if he's even heard it yet, but I'm just saying, you never know. Probably nothing.
Man, that's so crazy. What? Because I knew, like, you're so pro with your podcast, with your commercials. Y'all go check out El Musa's a YouTube creator. You'll be in the middle. He's so pro. I was nervous when I went on for my AMA. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh damn. Let me make sure I got everything right.
Every time you make these commercials, I laugh so hard. I'll be like, come on. But I feel it.
Man, he's so pro, y'all. His audio is like he's in a recording studio in Hollywood or something. I was like, this dude. Yeah, like he's legit. He's an artist. He's a musician. He's a YouTube content creator. Like, your work is fire, no matter what it is. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the ones popping up here on the screen? Can I get a still pick of, or I can pause it. Oh, I love those.
Absolutely. So the video, if you go back from the beginning.
Yeah, let's check the beginning.
Ahead. All right.
The one at the beginning. Oh my gosh!
Right here is our space coon, and the theme is obvious. These are raccoons that are astronauts, and they have various different backgrounds. The one that you're looking at right here is inside a capsule, inside the spaceship, and I mean, we have crazy outfits going on here. Everything's really detailed. We got the buttons for the oxygen in the front as well. She has a nice, cute little headband on, going around, kind of like a little city type deal. And you know what? Actually, if you don't mind, I can actually share my screen.
Oh, do it! Show us whatever.
Exactly. Absolutely, you got it. Give me
blast it out there. Yeah.
I will pull this up, and we will go through these properly.
DJ, yeah, they are actual NFTs. He's going to link up some music with them. He's got different drops, the whitelist. He just went over that. Y'all skipped like the whole minute and a half because, of course, I was muted again. Don't worry, that's going to be gone in a minute. But yeah, okay, pull that up. Let's see. All right, there it is. All right.
So right here, what you're looking at is one of our OG coons. And the OG kind of concept is really somebody who's kind of like old school and hip. He looks a little bit older, but he's decked out with wristbands. Some of them have watches. This one in particular has, a chain on as well. He has a nice little piece for a zipper right here. And he also has starter dreadlocks. For people that don't know what dreadlocks are, it's kind of like how my hair is, but when your hair is too short, that's what it looks like right there. So it's kind of cool. And they're even highlighted in green as well. And they have, different variations of different hairstyles as well within the OG set. But yeah, this is the OG coon right here. This one right here that you guys are looking at is the street coon. He has, the hockey gloves on over his hands. He has a canister of water. He has a nice little zipper. What do they call that? I forgot what they call it. I'll just call it a zipper. And he has his hoodie on, and he's behind, or in front of Times Square, just kind of walking through New York City. You know what I mean? Has that real street kind of vibe. And so this is why I called him a street coon. And then also, this one right here is the Fresh Coons. And he has, really, really cool glasses. He has very, very distinct jewelry on right here. It's kind of like a rope chain. Now, the theme behind this was to have kind of like a Prada, and some of them have Gucci jackets and stuff like that. And that's why you're seeing the type of intricate designs you're seeing on some of these clothes that you're going to see in that set as well. This one right here is our hip. This is the hipster coon right here. And she has, a diamond studded choker on right here.
I didn't even see that. Can you enlarge it? I want to see.
Absolutely.
Girls, look at this. Okay, guys, I'm letting y'all know. I've been telling y'all for a few days. If you want to get something for your girl for Valentine's Day, get her an NFT, a cool one. She'll get it. Don't worry. She'll understand.
Oh, yeah. This is, it's perfect timing, guys. It's right around that holiday. Like, trust me, just tell her what these things are going to be worth in the future, and she's going to be good. Trust me on that one. And not to mention, even with NFTs, guys, you can turn these into digital photos. There's so many different things you can do. So if you do want to gift somebody, like one of these, you just kind of print it out and go take it to Walmart or something and buy you a digital photo frame or whatnot. And you can actually upload it in there, and boom, there you go. You got a digital photo. Now, this one, of course, is the Space Coon we were talking about. And as you can see here, she has a gold grill on as well. I forgot to mention.
That is so cool.
And so these are just some of the things that I'm implementing into the art that allows them to be really distinct in nature. And again, the possibilities are absolutely endless with this type of technology. Right here is one of my favorite sets, and this is coming from the Volted set, the Volted Coons. And this guy here, he has the upper green hair here going on, nice green hoodie. This is more of the common one, and we'll get into like the legendary one at the end of this list. And it's actually inspired by somebody out of the Bull Army, and I'll let you guys know in just a second. Right here, you have a scuba coon. Right, and you can see in the background, he has, he's coming out of the water after taking a nice cool dive. His eyes are kind of red because he didn't put on his goggles. And so he has a nice scuba outfit going on here as well. And of course, we mentioned the goggles. Each of them all have different hairstyles as well, different colors, different variants as well with that. One of my favorites here is the War Coon. The War Coon here has very distinct features as well. Obviously, he's going to be decked out in his army style clothing. This one has red eyes. And the reason why he has red eyes is because of the stress of being at war. So I really wanted it to be really personal. And anybody that's been to war or anybody that's been, in any form of service, even in boot camp, they know the stresses that come along with, partaking in that type of world. And so I really wanted to draw the emotion out in this set. And you're going to see some really cool things. Some of them, we have even lady coons that are in the War Coons. They're holding guns and stuff like that. I mean, it's just really awesome. It's really dope. This one right here is the Star Wars inspired raccoon. These are the Star Coons. And this is Darth Vader inspired as well. As you can see, we have, just the beautiful dramatic lighting in the back, just the little things that I mentioned earlier. When I said I wanted to make the NFTs pop, these are the things that I was envisioning to make them pop. Having the planets in the background. It's just more than the NFT itself. I just wanted to take it a step further with the background and do little subtle things that actually made it look very, very dramatic and realistic. And then this is the one I thought of you, and Crypto Latina thought of you when I made this one. This is the Punk Coons.
I want her so bad. Who do I need to fight for it?
The Punk Coons is obviously, punk rock inspired. She has futuristic headphones on. She has a nice little choker going on, nice little studded piece on her belt as well. Really, really cool jacket. I mean, what more can I say? She's just dope. She's super dope.
Oh my God. DJ, 1 second, DJ. We got you. Hold on. I'm going to go back to what you're asking, hun. But I want to see this really quick. Oh, keep going.
Absolutely. No problem. And then what you guys are seeing here is the Aussie-inspired Volted Green Ranger Coon.
What? Aussie-inspired?
When I first went live, Ozzy asked me if I could make him a Volted Green Ranger, and I said, "I got you, bro." And so I don't even know if he's seen this yet, but yes, this is the Volted Green Ranger. This is one of the legendary ones right here, guys. And as far as the pricing on this guy, we're looking at least 0.2, 0.3 up for ETH. So this is a serious thing. I haven't fully decided, and that's why I said and up, because I know with the type of art that we have, the very distinct features, just the quality alone, these things could just fly. I mean, at any price. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, so this is totally Ozzy inspired. He has a nice little medallion right here in the front where he goes, "Morphin' time," nice cool outfit, emerald green eyes, volt green eyes, what have you. But yeah, this is just a taste, not even a whole, like, I'm telling you guys, there are things that are just way cooler than what you guys have just seen. I'm telling you right now, and I'm not trying to downplay what you have seen, because those are amazing in itself, but I have some very, very creative raccoons. And I'm telling you guys, whoever lands these things during the minting process, you guys are gonna be, y'all gonna be good. Like, even if you're a flipper, if you're an NFT flipper, you're gonna make some money. You're gonna make some crazy money for sure.
No, they totally are. But I have some people. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna go over these again because hell yeah, we got some new people in the chat. They want to know about the minting again. Can you, Eddie, put it like this also? Thank you, Eddie. El Musa, can you talk about the mint process and the cost to mint for like what it is for the people in the chat?
Absolutely. So there's two options that I haven't fully decided on, but I will give you both scenarios just in case, so you guys are well informed of what's going on. So the initial plan is to have 3 rounds. The first round to qualify, you have to have at least 3 or more VDSC NFTs. For the second round qualification, just 2, and for the third round, just 1. As far as the other side of things, if I don't do 3 rounds, what will happen is that everybody that's whitelisted will all just go at once, but you folks that are whitelisted will have a heads up on when I'm getting ready to do it. That way you can be fully prepared and ready to go. I don't want to leave anybody in the dark. I want it to be as fair as possible. So if I don't do it, the rounds, and within 3 rounds, if I just do one, whitelisting event or one minting event, then you guys will have a heads up for sure on when that's going to happen. That way you can be fully prepared. As far as the pricing, I'm looking to have it no more than 0.1 ETH for the minting. Now, the NFTs themselves will be around some of the more common ones, 0.16 ETH. But because, again, the quality of these NFTs are just so defined and distinct, you could see that legendary Hipcoon go for, some of these legendary ones can go for 0.24. I mean, you may even see 0.3, so on and so forth. So I just ask that you keep that in mind, being that the mint will be randomized. Get your ETH ready.
I'm going to pull that up again on the website. DJ had also asked, do you need another token to purchase your NFTs?
No. The only thing that we're going off of is Ethereum. That is it.
Okay, here's his roadmap, y'all. He's already been checking off everything off of the roadmap. Go give his Twitter a follow, because here on the roadmap, 500 Twitter followers. And I mean, let's check it out. His Twitter is super active, by the way. He has 406 followers He just started this. He just started his Telegram.
Not even a week ago.
Yeah, he just started this a week ago, and he started his Telegram 2 days ago, and he's already got like 50 people. So if you go to his website, y'all, you'll be able to get all the socials. I do believe I left them all in the description box below already.
Yeah.
But
the only one I have to add is the TikTok. We just dropped that yesterday, and that's the same thing at Hipcoons Nft. And yes, I'll add that to the Telegram as well on the welcome message, and I'll also get that updated on the website after the AMA for sure.
Okay, all right. And it says 500 to 1,000 NFTs, and I'm going to ask you a hard question here in just a little bit. By the way,
Sure.
just one. But 500 to 1,000 NFTs. What is the number? Why is it 500 to 1,000 there?
No, the only reason why is just because it was really based off of how active or how much the community has grown. And personally, if I feel if it's like I have this number in my head and I won't announce it, but if it's a moderate type number, then I'm probably just going to drop 500. And then once the minting process is over, you're going to get the other 500 right away. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and just drop all 1,000.
Okay, I think you might have to drop all 1,000.
I'm pretty sure I will. From how things are sounding. For how things are sounding, it's going to be absolutely nuts, and I'm expecting a sellout personally.
Yeah, I mean, you got like DJ when launch. It's in the beginning of February is when we're expecting, right?
February 10th will be the launch date. But again, I was really depending on getting phase 1 of the roadmap absolutely 100% complete, and the faster that happens, the faster the mini event will happen. So that can happen within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, guys.
I love that. Man, you're just going right along on your roadmap too. Okay, I know. Let's see. We had pretty much talked about the marketing and what. Okay, so wait, press release campaign. What are you trying to do there? Wait, what is this about?
So, obviously, I said earlier, I want to take things a step further. I want to get more and more into the public eye. So we're going to be doing having some press release on, different news outlets. I'm not going to specify which ones, but that is definitely coming down the pipeline because this is a brand. It's not just an NFT. Like this is an absolute brand. And as Ink said yesterday in Latina's live, this is going to be a multi-million-dollar. And honestly, Ink, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm thinking billion, sir. but with some of the things that we have coming down the pipeline, especially after phase 4, I'm definitely seeing us going really far. The way that people saw, the apes, their thing is what I'm envisioning in the long term for this project. So we're not just going to be limited to NFTs. We're going to be, having merch. We're going to have merch online. We're going to have merch on Amazon. We're going to have merch in stores. We're going to, everything. This thing is going to go crazy.
Well, with the Hipcoons looking like this, I want to sport what they're wearing.
I know, right?
Damn,
I want a Gucci jacket. I want a Prada jacket.
Yeah, can I have that one Coons outfit? She looked like a badass. Can I wear that in the Space Captain? Thank you so much, Philip, for the super chat. Can I commission a special? So this is what one of the NFT. That's a really good question, Philip. Thank you so much for that super chat. There's another project where if you got it was Delta Flare. If you get their G400s. They will airdrop you the new collection. They'll airdrop you one, and that's always good for the community there because then they always end up buying a lot more anyway. So do you foresee something like that happening in this project?
So I like the idea, but I really want people to hold on to as many of these as they can. And that's the reason why I stated earlier that you guys that do hold on to these, you're going to get some of you that hold on. Whether I don't know the number, I don't want to throw out a number. Let's just say it's 2, and you got 5 of them, and you want to sell 3 of them in order to flip or whatever the case may be. Cool, whatever. But for those of you that are holding these, you're going to have heads ups on these sets, and you are going to qualify for certain types of drops. But again, I don't want to announce anything prematurely because I'm more focused on building than I am giving away at this point. But with that said, it very well could happen, guys. It very well could.
I like that. I like that you're building than giving away. That leads to my next question. This is one that this was the first question that I got whenever I asked some of my NFT friends, hey, you want to check is that a free mint? Was the first question they asked. And I mean, we were saying they're NFT heads, right? So they go around, they look in the space and they do all this and that, but there's a reason why you're not doing that. And I can totally see why you're not doing a free mint whatsoever. I totally get it. But why, what is your reasoning why you're not doing a free mint?
Well, I've always been the type of person that feels like with my music, for instance, I've always said like I would rather sell my music to a guy with $1 than a guy with $10,000 because the guy with $1 has to dig into his heart in order to invest. And so that same concept applies here. I could just easily do a free mint, but then what I would do is just jack the price up of the NFTs and people still wouldn't be happy. So I feel like a person that really wants to invest, they're going to do what they have to do in order to obtain what they feel is valuable to them. And that's the sole reason why I decided to not go that route.
I love that. And this is going to pull up something else on the roadmap I want to talk about that you have. Thank you so much, Mara Bright, for that super sticker. Mara Bright's holding it down.
Oh,
she's so cool, man. She's so cool. She's on this NFT ride too. She's like, all right, trying to learn as much as she can. Okay, I'm going to get back. Wait, I just saw this music contest. Hold on, y'all. This is a lot. This is a lot going on. What did I see? There was something else that I saw. Hold on. We were talking about minting 3 new NFT sets. You were talking about how there's going to be more sets. There's a music contest. Tell us about this music contest.
So earlier you asked me about creating a theme song, and the reason why I haven't is because I really wanted to give somebody else an opportunity to shine. With me, those of you that know me, I've always been, even on my YouTube channel, you'll see a whole Vote Inu artist playlist. None of the other artists are doing that on their channels, but me, by the way. I've been doing that since all of us all came out with songs. So it's been almost over a year now where this playlist has been going on my stuff. So for me, it's all about giving that other person that spark that maybe would drive them to do something like this. Just how you guys gave me what get voted is how I want to give back. So the person that creates the best song, you're going to create the official theme song for the Hipcoons NFTs. And not only that, but I am going to get you on radio as well, internet and digital, for sure. So it's going to, and there's just a lot more surrounding that contest, but just know one thing, guys. Anybody that knows my quality of music, you better not come with nothing whack. I'm sorry. It just is what it is.
It's Musa.
It's
you
Musa.
better not.
You can't. You gotta come with your A game. And I apologize in advance if I hurt anybody's feelings. That's not the intent. But this is a brand, and I want the best song to represent this brand.
Exactly. No, I mean, you're a pro. We were just talking about how I was nervous to go on your show for an AMA because his audio is freaking legit. Like extra, like he's got commercials and everything on for real. Eddie says, Al Musa, will you do a few giveaways? It can help get the word out. Just a thought.
Eddie, I've considered that. I just don't feel that giving away isn't the answer. Eddie, you're a guy from the street, so I'll put it in this perspective. And no, Musa does not endorse or condone drug dealing. But if you had a very, very good product, would you sell it less in order to move it? No, you wouldn't. You would stick to your guns and sell that product at the price that you know it's worth. And so that's the reason why I don't feel like I want to do any giveaways on the onset. Now, once the ball gets rolling after the mint, yeah, I'll probably do that, but that won't be just to get the word out, because I feel like if the community that is behind me, or not even behind me, but with me, if they understand the value of what they're getting their hands on, they're going to want to talk about it. Somebody had a tweet earlier and it blew my mind. I think it might have been a Volted Dodger, but he said this product, he said these NFTs or Hipcoons sells itself. So it's like, really, you don't even need to do anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against giveaways, but I don't feel like that's the answer to growing a community. If
No,
that makes sense.
I got you. I totally see where you're coming from with that. Look who gave me a super chat. I feel super honored. Latina.
Oh,
I love that
444.
number.
I
Yes.
know. Let's go.
She supports her man 1,000%. Thank you so
She
much,
does.
Crypto Latina, for the super chat. Hipcoons will be trending everywhere. Yeah, they will. We know how to do it.
Absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
thank you, Crypto Latina, for the super chat. I super appreciate that. Okay, so Javi says so the bum in the truck is disqualified.
Not the bum in the truck.
Okay, I like how you said that though, how you will reach and find it in that pocket of yours if you find it in your heart to get it
Absolutely.
and take part of this project and have one of these badass NFTs and all of that. I mean, you do have community giveaways here, but you were talking about humanitarian work yesterday on Crypto Latinas Live. Can you go more in depth about that?
Slightly. So basically, what we want to do, I'm all about giving back. The Vote Army has given so much to me, and just life itself. I feel so deeply the need to give back, that I want to make sure that I implemented a way to give back to people that were along the walks of life that I came from. And so for me, giving back and focusing on children that are impoverished, children that don't have the basic necessities, children. I went to school and I didn't have pencils, and I had to borrow pencils from people. I had to, borrow folders and stuff like that. And I just want to make sure that kids are going to, if they're going to go, if they're going to school, that they're equipped with what they need in order to get a proper education. And people don't realize that when these kids are going to school and they don't have the basic necessities, they feel some type of way. They feel inferior. And if you're going to school and you're feeling that way automatically, how do you think that's going to impact your learning experience? If you're already down in the dumps when you're sitting down trying to learn something, you're not going to be so motivated to learn. So I just want to make sure that kids are being equipped with what they need, and even helping out impoverished families in total. Some of you mentioned the community giveaways. It's not what people think. It's not in the form of me giving away NFTs. No, 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 no. If if I gave away NFTs, it would be to those type of families. If otherwise, the type of giveaways we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming together as a community, and we're going to be giving back to our own communities, whether it's creating a wish list on Amazon for so many families, or giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving for people that don't have it. I mean, just out of the box stuff that nobody's really doing. I could certainly, I can give you, I don't know. You can give a person money, but I feel like personally, giving people things that they need goes way further. And even giving kids tools that they need. I'm even considering setting up, Hipcoons for tutors, having tutors, assigned, in whatever given state, going out dedicated to helping kids that may be struggling. Because with this whole No Child Left Behind thing, these kids are just getting, just pushed away. They're getting pushed to the side. They're getting forgot about, and it's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. So I feel like if we definitely find ourselves more involved in the community, that will have a greater impact than me just giving away a bunch of NFTs to people that already got it, that's already got their lives together, that's already invested in other tokens and stuff like that. That doesn't advance civilization. That doesn't advance humanity. Giving back to humanity, the people that actually need it, actually does.
Damn, you're so right. God, you just said it everything like perfectly, like beautifully. Like and I feel like when you speak, you can really feel it. Like you really do want to give back, and like you really do. Like, and I believe that you would when you get this money given to you. However, with the NFTs, you're gonna use it for what you're saying.
You guys can ask Latina in the chat. I just had this conversation with her yesterday, and I also had it with her 2 days ago. I told her, I said, look, I understand the type of income that is getting ready to unbirth itself. And for me, it's just giving back, is doing right. I'm talking about, like, getting her mom a house and stuff like that. Like, I mean, all kind of crazy stuff, or giving to charity, starting a homeless initiative, where we not only bring people off the streets here in California, but we help them with life skills so that they never have to go back to the streets again, in the form of teaching them about crypto, teaching them about NFTs. That way they're going with a whole fresh perspective of the world, and not just this whole 9 to 5 thing that got them trapped in the position that they're in to begin with. And again, we do have homeless shelters, throughout the United States, but we don't really have places that are transitional type of shelters where they're teaching you those skills to get on your feet, or know how to fill out a resume and stuff like that. A lot of places aren't doing that. They're just housing them, feeding them, letting them take a shower, sending them on their way, and it doesn't do society any good. So
No.
I actually want to teach people how to get on their feet. And who else better to tell a story than the person that's been homeless himself, a person that slept on a park bench himself, a person that has slept in his car himself. Like, I mean, you can't help people in areas that you know nothing about. And so I feel like I'm in a very, 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 very fortunate position, with my life being a testimony, to be able to reach out and help out others.
Definitely. Like, yeah, you can't speak on something you don't know anything about. You're just speaking about nothing. Like you, and the thing is too, thank you so much, Kim, for the super chat. Love you all. She says, kids, because my mom, she was a teacher. She's retired now, but she said, she told me when she worked in the public school system, not in the private school, she moved to private school. She was like, forget it. I can't even teach in public school anymore. She did it for years and years. They were just passing kids without even them getting the grades. And so you're talking about making sure that they have the tools equipped for them to just be able to sit there in class and feel good that they're not going to have to borrow a pencil because they came into class without one. Stuff like that. Exactly. Like that does make a difference, because these kids are getting passed regardless anymore. And it's awful, but it's the truth. It is, I mean, it's the truth.
For me, the whole, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It makes me emotional because, like, it's a play on words. When we think of No Child Left Behind, we're thinking that they're literally trying to help these kids, manage up. But in reality, it's like, well, if you reach this certain age, or if you don't make the grades, but you did this well, we're going to go ahead and push you on. And you guys are all adults. Y'all been to school before. The things that you learn in 5th grade, you're going to need to be successful in 6th grade. And once you get into 6th grade, you're going to need to maintain that same thing going up the ladder. And if you miss any rung in that ladder, you're going to be automatically set up for failure. It's going to be so hard to catch up. And so that's what's so dangerous about how they're doing the kids today. So I'm glad you made that point, because they're literally just passing them on, treating them as numbers just to get them out the door.
And that's what they are. And you were talking about a halfway home, or, like to help them. I'll tell you what's going on in the medical field industry is that the people from the street, they have psych issues. They get their meds for just a few weeks. Some of them, the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that we get, they go to a nursing home. The other ones that don't have like psych issues, that can take care of themselves and everything, for sure, they have their meds set and everything. Because once they leave these homes, the emergency rooms, all of that, they go take them straight to a nursing home, because they don't know where to put them. The halfway homes are filled up. The homeless shelters are filled up, so they can't just put them there. They're putting them in nursing homes. That's what they're doing. So they need. I've had a resident come to me. She was younger. She was probably in her 40s, and she said, "Hey, I'm trying to get out of here, but I don't have an ID. So can you please help me fill out this application so I can at least get a job at a place that they're not asking me, so I can get money to get an ID?" Like, stuff like this is real. Like, this is people, like this is hard. And I'm glad that you are going to be helping people like that, because I've personally seen it and lived it with, like, it just sucks. But
it's different when you see it firsthand. Like, it's crazy. It emotionally grabs you.
It does. Like, you made me want to cry. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh my gosh, like, because
look, I get like that. I'm getting like that right now. It reminds me of this story, and Latina, she can attest to this. Before I moved to California, I was out. What was I doing? I think I was out driving around or doing something to prepare for the move, and I came across this homeless family. It was a lady, and two young girls, and I mean these girls look like they were like 4 and 5 years old. I don't know what it was that came over me, but I sat here. I was like at the end of a trail of cars, and I just watched like 20 cars go by, and it was like, and we're in a really nice neighborhood at that. 20 cars just passed this lady, and so when I finally get up to her, and coincidentally, I was at a red light once I was at where she was. I'm telling you, Space Chick. I called Latina, or I didn't call her. I had left her a voice message on iPhone. I was crying in tears. I was like, I don't know what came over me, but I just gave this lady all the money that was in my wallet. Like, it gripped me. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, when you're seeing those type of things, if you're a person that really truly cares, you can't. It's so hard for you to just see that happening. It's so hard for you, even if you don't got it. When you drive past them, it hits different. It hits different. You're like, you feel bad for not giving them something, and it's different from the people that are, I'll just be real. It's different when you see people out there, holding the sign, and you see them every day for hours a day. But the thing is, like when I see a family, like that hits so freaking different. And this is a woman with two kids, two young girls at that. And I was just like, ma'am, I don't know if this can help. I don't know how it's going to help, but here. And I literally just gave her everything. And I called Latina just in tears, like, oh my God, like I just had this crazy experience. And I seen these young girls, these babies just look so freaking sad. It broke me down. I think I cried for like half a day. Like it just gripped me. And I feel it. Even talk. This was like a month or two ago almost now, and I'm still talking about it. Like it's something I'll never forget.
Yeah, it does. It hits different, and that's why I'm glad that all this is happening for you, because you're the type of person, like you said, you gave them everything you had. You're like, forget it, I'm done. Yeah. And you did that, and I can see you doing everything that you say you're going to do with the money. I believe you, and absolutely. I can feel it, and that's why people need to come out and listen to you. They need to hear your voice. Absolutely. Oh, look, he says, gotta run, Space. This is my snowmobiler. Oh. He lives up in the mountains. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, he's volted up all the time, time. Yeah.
Love it.
So everything you're doing, and the art and the music, and even bringing in, you could be the star of your own, intro, your own theme song for this. And you're giving that opportunity to somebody else, even though you're an artist, so no one can. You're going to be like really particular. I already know.
Oh yeah, you already know what time it is.
You're going to be like, hey, but you should be, because that's really going to push people. That's really going to push them. I already know one kid that's probably going to try. Chaka's kid.
Oh yeah, hey Zeke. Oh yeah. Ooh,
I'm gonna definitely. We gotta hit him up.
Let him know.
I will. I'll tell Chaka after this. I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what Musa's got going on soon?
I don't know. I would love that. But yeah, it's just all about. Look, if you're in the music world, I tell other artists all the time, like your music is your resume. Like it really is. It tells people who you are down to the quality of the recording. If you're sounding like you're coming out of a karaoke machine, people aren't going to take you serious. If you're sounding like you can barely pronounce the words that you're trying to say, people are not going to take you serious. If you can't even, rhyme even, people aren't going to take you serious. This is just music. People have gotten used to quality music, to the point now where people aren't afraid to say if something sucks. And so I even think, even myself, there's so many songs you guys haven't even heard that I haven't even released, but some of them is because I feel like I didn't give it my all. And so that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that if you're going to do this, if you're going to enter this concert or this contest, give it your all, guys. Like give it all you got, because I'm going to be able to hear. I got an ear for music. I'm going to be able to tell if you were just doing this just to win, or if you were doing this because you believe.
Damn. And you are too. I already know you're going to go. See, Crypto Latino says, I told him to make his main song for Coons, then give others chances as well. Yeah, I'm with Latino on this. I love you, Musa. And I get, but I think you should do your own theme song, because your music is so freaking good. Let us experience some more of your music by making it, your main song. I love your music.
Okay.
That much. Let us experience more.
If you ladies try to double team me, I will.
Honest to God, hey, in the chat, y'all, don't you agree he should do his own main song at least, because his music is
For sure.
fire. I honestly feel like that would be an opportunity missed out of the project if you're not the main song. That's just what I think.
Absolutely. I appreciate that.
Because
I'll do it.
I love it. Good.
I'll do it, guys. You got it. Expect it soon. Coming soon.
That's what's up. I'm actually really excited to hear it. Look, Kurt Dog says, keep doing your thing, El Musa. You got a heart for people and a drive. Blessings coming your hell yeah. He's definitely got major karma coins in that karma bank.
Look, man. Look, when you're on your deathbed in a hospital and the doctors are asking, how are you still here? Like, you're lucky to be here. You were 10 BPM away from heart attack level. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. That means a lot to me. And so I just want people to know, like when I truly do have a huge passion for the hopeless, for the people that are from the down and out, from the people that struggle day to day, for the 9-to-5ers, for the people that are barely making ends meet, for the kids that are eating cereal for dinner. Like, those are the type of people my heart is just pours out for. And so, yes, Kurt Dog, I really wholeheartedly appreciate you saying that, man, because that's exactly who I am at my core, straight up. And that's the reason why I love Otoshi, because Otoshi's the same freaking way. He's that person. We saw him paying people's bills last year. We saw, we have an exchange over in Argentina where we know things economically are going to shit. Like, and so he's given all these people, these different cultures, an opportunity to advance, their well-being through Vote Inu. And that's exactly how I model myself in this project.
That's good. You're the main face. You're the pulse for sure of this project. And I mean, you go by the beat of your own drum, literally, like you do. You're amazing. I trust you. I'm definitely going to be buying some of these. Like, everybody loves you. You got people in here. We've had people in here this whole time. Nobody really left because they love you and they love this NFT collection. Definitely, y'all, check out the artwork. Can you show them which one that I'm going to fight somebody for?
Yeah, for sure.
Any of y'all get this one. Let me tell you something. Let's chat.
Like, if anybody gets this.
Sheesh, all it took was my girl's spaceship. No, it was a tag team. That's what that was. You got him last night. I got him tonight. Let's see what we got. Let's see.
This is the punk. That was badass, man. I'm telling you.
Badass. Okay, which one's Latinas then?
Oh my gosh, she has so many of them. Oh my goodness.
She does.
Look, what's crazy is I told her, I said, look, every time she goes, it's like, oh babe, can you make sure I get that one? And I'm like, there's no way I can make sure you get it. It's randomized. I was like, but I said, but here's the deal though. I am gonna make a custom one for her.
I know you are.
Yeah,
you love that girl. Like, that's your boo.
I do. It is.
Oh my goodness. I'll never forget the time that I was just like, yeah, and she's his music manager now or something. Mm-hmm. And I think it was on my AMA with her, and she just kind of laughed or something. I was just like, now I caught that okay.
No, she's great. She's definitely a backbone for me throughout all of this. You guys know, they say behind every great man is a great woman. And I'll be absolutely honest to say, like, she helps me out a lot. She carries a lot of stuff that I just sometimes I can juggle, but she can see it on my face that it's a lot. And she'll be like, you mind if I take over doing this? And I'll be like, all right, sure. Go ahead, babe. You got it. But yeah, and I appreciate that type of thing. And even within the community as well, there are people volunteering to do stuff left and right. So it's just amazing, man. Like I said, I'm in a very, very blessed and fortunate position. And by no means am I ever going to take advantage of this. I personally believe reputation is everything. For me, I live by the creed, death before dishonor. And so I will never do the next person wrong, just for the mere fact that I know I've been so blessed to even be here right now. I shouldn't be here, but I'm here for a reason, and I'm going to make sure I live out that purpose.
And you are. El Musa, you are. I'm going to pull this up again. Y'all, Y'all got to go follow him. Rock on. I love you with the rose.
Let's go.
I saw that too, Space Chick. Look, Crypto Latina said, I guess we're all fighting. She's going to get such a cute one. Oh my God, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
It's going to be crazy.
So can you explain to the people that are new in the chat, why they're going to be random, the NFTs after you mint them, or the selection is random?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody has a fair opportunity to get their hands on something exclusive. Each and every one of these NFTs are definitely exclusive. The platform that I'm using, we're definitely going to have it set up that way, just to ensure that remains true. There's really no special rhyme or reason. I just wanted everybody to have that element of surprise. And again, to, may the best man or woman win. That's really what it comes down to. There are some crazy whales that I have been talking to recently that are really saying that they're going to come through and do some crazy damage to these NFTs. So that was another reason too. And also, Kira pointed out a very, very good question yesterday about the limitations. I am going to limit them to 5 per wallet. Again, I want a person to have an opportunity to make some money. This is the reality. Everybody ain't gonna hold. I learned this through VDSC. As cool as those dragons are, some people don't give a damn. They want to make some money. So I understand that. But the reason why I limit 5, because hopefully you don't sell all 5. If you do, shame on you, because you're gonna get wrecked. Like it is what it is. There's so much utility that's going to be coming out behind this. There's going to be some super, super cool incentives in phase 5. To the point where if you hold 5 of them, if you obtain them, by the time we get to phase 5, you're gonna not regret it. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. I have something so incredibly special coming down the pipeline that it's really gonna shake up. It's gonna shake up the space. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's linking. There we go. See, I muted myself so I could listen to everything. See, sometimes I do that
right
too.
On.
Oh God. Oh, so many times. I like that you're linking music with the NFTs. They're new, they're fresh. The artwork I haven't seen before. They each have their own characteristics that we can all relate to in some way. Somehow I love the street coons also, because I love like spray painting. I actually was spray painting today. Yeah, so I mean, I love it. I think all of them are cool. Now that one though that he showed, yeah, it's gonna be a throwdown.
Oh boy, it's gonna be crazy.
But I really want to thank you for coming in. I feel like I could just keep talking to you though. Like what else would you want? I'm serious. I really want this project out there because it deserves everything. All the recognition that you just deserve. All the recognition. This project deserves a lot of everything. Like I'm all about it. I'm 100% supporting it and backing it up. You saw DJ in here also. You see the Vault Army up in here. Ozzy was talking to you. We know Ozzy. Ozzy's got deep pockets. Striker does too with his super chat. Thank you. Hell yeah, baby. I want mine ASAP. Look, see?
PepsiCo, say less, Pepsi. I'll have it done in 24 hours, sir.
Damn. Okay, so Striker, he said at the beginning of February, probably February 10th. I just want to make sure, even the new people coming in, in case y'all don't go back, if y'all have questions, ask Musa. Y'all know Musa.
Better yet, I don't mind answering the questions, but get your butts inside the Telegram community, guys. That's it. Get in there and you're going to have all your questions answered for sure. You can go to the website and then click the Telegram link and boom, you're in there.
Look at this, y'all. I mean, okay, and I got to add in, I said it 5 times, but I got to add it in again. He made this website, y'all, and if you click on it, it takes you to the site. Now, let me tell you, if you're making a website, that's not always the easiest thing. You'll check some cryptocurrencies that are on freaking Gemini, Gemini, poor Gemini right now, but that are on tier 1s and their whole website's a sticker. This dude did this website clickable links right here. I just have to brag on it because I mean that's a big deal. Like all these little minor details, the less amount of clicks that somebody has to do, the more probability that they're going to buy something. So even all the way down to that, I love that you did that. So
thank you for paying attention to that, because that is a very, very big deal in the techie world, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hard. It's hard learning all this, and the fact that you have learned all this and put all this together, and like Crypto Latina said, laser focused. You are laser focused.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely am. Oh, hey, let's go. That's right. Side by side.
She said that last comment was for Love Thy Inc. Dope ass NFT. Lucky says, "What's up, Lucky?" Oh no, I know. Because I was trying to be quiet, because you know, Latina, you know how it is sometimes. I'll be like excited and then I'll interrupt. I'm like, oh crap, I'm trying to learn. She said, you haven't seen anything. Yeah, up at the top of the comments, she was saying, y'all have just seen half of them.
I'm telling you guys, like it's it's crazy. I'm not even trying to hype it up. I just look, when I do music, I'll just put it like this. When I write a song and it's a badass song and everybody's like, oh, that song's so dope. In my mind, it's like, okay, how do I top that? So when I'm creating these NFTs, it's the same approach. If this is badass, there's some that make me go, dang, but then I'm like, okay, how do I do that again, but better? So that's what I'm saying. There's always, from this point on, guys, in this project, you're always going to see better. It's never going to be, oh, this one's kind of the same. This is the same type of set. Like, you're never going to see that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I got this on lock. You're never going to.
Mm-hmm. Man, y'all, this artwork. I know you see all these people who love you. You see, if y'all did not see the rest of this stream or the beginning, scroll to the beginning, check out his links, Telegram. You know, we're getting up there in the Telegram. He's only had it open 2 days, already 50 people in there. I'm in there. I love it in there. I love the energy in there. Twitter, he just started this week. That's right. He almost has 500 followers. It's gone up since the stream, since I started the stream, right? I mean, it's just neat. Like, everything's rolling for you pretty quick. So don't sleep on these, y'all.
Please don't, guys.
Freaking look at everyone's freaking hype.
Let's go. Latina. Everybody's dropping the coons. Let's get it.
Follow the Twitter page. Look at Striker. They're so funny. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Who knows? Who knows? It's a Vault Army. Anything goes, especially here in the space cabin too. Oh God. All right, y'all. So El Musa is going to be on some more. I'm going to have you on with Kim sometime.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kim, I hope I can get some Crypto Empress in here also. Maybe some Crypto Deb, if she can come in. We'll see, because I know that these girls have so many questions about, you know, they'll ask you. And if you can answer them, man, you can get through anybody.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm already there. Look, when you guys come to me, please know, like I've done my homework, and so I'm already prepared mentally for what you may ask. So I'm not that type of person. I'd rather be proactive than reactive. So you're never gonna. I'm not gonna have a gotcha question. Like, it's never gonna happen.
No, I was trying to interview him, and he's already answering my next question or two at times that I already had planned to ask him. Like, my notes are done. It's okay.
And the thing is, though, there's nothing really, you know, that could be asked that would be. I mean, because everything's pretty much, you know, plain as day. From the roadmap, the website. The only thing you guys can ask me is what's happening in stage 5, and you're not gonna get an answer. Like, because it's just too big. It's too big to answer.
Look at Eddie, Space Chick. What about me? He said, "When mod coon, sir."
Consider it done. Look, I'm open to any ideas you guys have. The possibilities are endless, but I will not accept ideas in my DMs on Twitter. I will not accept DMs on Instagram. I will not accept DMs anywhere else but the Telegram community. So please join the community.
Okay. That's good to know. All his official links are in the description box. Like, I know they are. I swear I did that before because sometimes, like, I want people to know right away. Like, okay, no, don't go anywhere else. I'm not going to wait. Click here now. Right now, do it. Look, people are already going to join the Telegram tonight. I'm telling y'all, it's really cool in there. It's really chill.
It's chill. There's always somebody there. We got people from Britain, everywhere around the world that are always there. These guys are keeping everything pumped up. No matter who you are, you're going to get a warm welcome. Here soon, I'm not going to announce at what number, but here soon I will be starting the VC, and that's going to be running around the clock, just how the Vote Army has it. So whenever you get tired of one, you can come in and hop in another one, and you'll always have somebody somewhere.
There you go. That's what's up. Okay. All right. Well, El Musa, I'm inviting you back next week if you would like to come on in next week. I think it's smart to we'll just keep talking about it and tell you you're tired of coming in here. So like I'm already setting aside, just tell me a time and day and we'll link up. DJ said he's down to have you on there. I mean, you got connections, you got people, and you got people who love you. You got good karma. This project's dope. Artwork dope. Music dope. I'm so glad that you're doing the main song for your Hipcoons. I can't wait.
I am officially, guys.
Yeah, because I can't wait to hear what you're going to put out because it's always fire. It's always freaking badass. Yeah, smash that like button. Crypto Latina Networking here in the chat with Love That Ink. They're already talking about how they've been talking to some people in the background. That's what's up. Cool. Crypto Latina says, thank you all for the support. Yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in to Space Jake Crypto. This is El Musa, the developer of Hipcoons. Go follow all his socials. All the official links are going to be down in the description box below. But yeah, do you have any last words, Musa?
Thank you so much, Space Chick, for having me. This was very, very cool. I always love being in the space cabin. I feel like I'm never there enough. but now maybe now I finally have a reason to come more. So yeah, I'm totally thankful for you helping me out with this, all your support as well. You're an amazing soul, for real. And yeah, outside of that, thank you guys all in the comments as well. All the support from the Vote Army, everybody from the NFT space as well. Salute. That's all I have to say. And get ready, guys, because it's getting ready to get crazy.
Ooh, I'm excited and I'm ready for my NFTs, and I know y'all are too. So don't forget to stay tuned in and check everything out that he's got. New updated information coming soon. All right.
Absolutely.
See y'all later. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.